It's called dragon boating, and it's an ancient Chinese sport.
My friend, she heard about this dragon boat, pink boat, something like that. I didn't really know. I said, dragons, pink, ladies, what? And it just sounded interesting. It sounds sort of quirky. The image of the dragon seemed like a powerful thing.
I became involved with the breast cancer team because in 2005 a friend of mine died of cancer, and so I decided in her honor to start a dragon boat team.
What we're doing out here is getting in a boat, 22 women getting in a boat, learning how to paddle together, giving it our all, encouraging each other, and having a whole lot of fun.
When I looked at everyone who did it, I thought, oh, I can do this, you know, no problem. But it was really hard.
When they said to get in the boat, I'm thinking, you want me to get on this wet seat? I was like, I don't know if I can do this. But I did it.
Yeah, from the first time I tried this, I was possessed with it. And I think a lot of people feel that way. It's just, you either get in the boat, try it once, love it, or you don't, you know. And pretty much our whole crew just loves this. It doesn't matter if it's raining, it doesn't matter. It's fun.
So I started a team. It was very difficult because I didn't know anything about breast cancer, thank God. And I didn't know how to get in and talk to survivors because I wasn't a survivor. So we started that year with 3 survivors in 2005, and by 2007 we had 12, and now I have 49 survivors.
You get kind of powerless when you have a cancer diagnosis because it's something you can't really control. This is addictive because you do have some control over it, and it kind of centers you. You have to focus on it, and you have to focus on something other than yourself because you have to focus on what the other people in the boat are doing and try as a group to make it work. And it just kind of puts you back into control. It makes you feel like you can do something again.
I recently was diagnosed again with breast cancer in last November after 30 years. So this boat is my whole goal when I was diagnosed was to get well and get strong, and the only way I knew I could do it is to get back in the boat.
Dragon boat racing has basically saved my life. I never had a passion before. I was always taking care of everybody in my family, my daughter in college, my son with the grandkids, and my elderly parents, and I work a lot. Once I started dragon boat racing, I started putting myself first. I made time to do it. I put in an effort to get in better shape.
So I just got back in the boat, and every day that I put that paddle in there, I thought about, it was like slicing through that cancer, just getting through it, and I knew I could get through it again. I knew I could do it because of the boat. And when I was in the room getting ready to go to surgery, I kept drawing my strength from the team and from paddling. And my last paddle here before I had my surgery, they paddled for me.
I think it makes us feel strong, and not just that we've survived breast cancer, but that we've really conquered it, that we've gone on to other things.
I love the sport, the camaraderie with the ladies in the boat. One of my friends always says we're all in the same boat, and we are, because we all have breast cancer. However, when we're in the boat, I don't feel like I'm a breast cancer survivor.
Yeah, we get wet, we get tired, out of breath, and you feel like, you know, sometime on the races, you feel like you can't go 1 minute longer, but you do somehow. It's more, when everyone's together, you kind of feel it. You get this energy, and it's more like, instead of being individuals, it sounds so corny, but you're like one person. Everybody's together, and you feed off that energy.
Our coach is very tough. She treats us like athletes. She doesn't treat us like we're breast cancer survivors. When we're in that boat, she doesn't care if you had breast cancer or not. She's just like, she wants you to have the best form, use the best power, use all the power that you have.
You know, we laugh in the boat. You can't pull the chemo card, you can't pull the cancer card. Just paddle, like shut up and paddle. And I wasn't sure if that was the right way to do it, but that's kind of how I am. I'm kind of straightforward, and they love it. If I ever get too nice, or I'm like, how are you feeling? They're like, no. Like, sometimes I'm the only person that doesn't ask them that. Coaching Pink Steel has been an overwhelming experience. I come because I get more from the team. And I don't know what it is. It's not verbal. It's just kind of like I'm out with happy, strong, passionate people. I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
You can you don't have to see what you're doing. You can close your eyes and feel it. You can feel the rhythm of the other people's paddles. You can feel the rhythm of the boat. You can feel where the boat is in the water. It's almost magical. You can close your eyes and boat very effectively.
When everybody is on stroke and the boat is moving, it is a wonderful feeling. It's very hard to describe, but it is an absolutely wonderful feeling because you're one little part of a whole, and you're making something wonderful happen. And I think the first time I ever really knew how neat it was when they always say when you start out the boat lifts up. It really does. You can feel it lift out of the water, and that is really cool.